Welcome, Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your mid-month reading for October. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Let's see what's going on over here with you. This message is coming out for the mid-month. Satisfaction and contentment right now at the mid-month. Just really feeling, you know what, I'm doing good. I'm satisfied right now, living within that gratitude, right? Feeling like you have growth on the horizon and that your rewards are coming in, just feeling this real comfort, having this stability and growth on the horizon over here. Okay. Wow. Talking about manifesting and releasing, it does, it's talking about dancing with the universe over here, really feeling like you're going to have this wholeness, this attainment. I know you might not really 100% feel that way, but it's saying that there's more content and more satisfaction right now, right, which is leaving you more in a positive zone than maybe lately. It doesn't have to be something like, so dramatic, right? It's just this overall feeling of, I'm not feeling as pessimistic as I was the beginning of the month. I'm feeling like things are a little more self-assured. Things are moving towards victory. Things are moving the way I want them to move at this moment, right? So you could even be having a little more careful planning, okay? Feeling like things that you're planning are coming together. Feeling like, if I'm saving money, it's starting to really show itself. Okay, so it is showing that there is this transformation. And right now is a great time too to release, right? Through that full moon, right? Really release those tensions, yesterday's sorrows, any negativity of what it is I truly want, so that you can get to your overall, what we would say, 10 of Cups, right? Really bringing in what it is, right, that you truly, truly want. But it's talking about and making these breakthroughs. And I think that that's very important for the mid-month, because the mid-month is talking about, I feel like I'm at the milestone. I feel like I'm having these breakthroughs. So it is also a good time to review, your budget, make wise investments, things of that nature, right? With the Nine of Pentacles there. Because, yeah, it says you're moving courageously towards your victory. You are on the right track. So it is kind of like you looking out and saying, the world is my oyster, and I know exactly where I'm moving. And I can see, though, mentally, Ace of Swords to the Three of Wands. I can see where I'm going. Okay, so, of course, you want to avoid any kind of impulsive spending or totally, you see what I'm saying? Anything that's over impulsive that might, have a negative effect because of the Aries. You want to use the impulsive as a drive towards your success, your determination, your victory. Do not allow that energy to take on the negative aspects of over spending, over consumption, right? Moving into something too fast without thinking about a situation, right? Because you want to focus on the long-term financial goals of what you're doing, right? Because you want the true fruits of your labor, which you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So it's saying that right now, this is this inevitable change that's coming towards you. Okay, so you might even feel like you're a little luckier. Nine of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. You might even feel like I'm kind of on this lucky spree. That's why you also want to be careful of over impulsive actions on the, like I said, on the pessimistic side. If you're going to Vegas, make sure that you really cut though, you know what I'm saying? Like you really want to only spend this. Don't keep feeding the credit card, right? It's like you want to make sure that you're doing things wisely. Okay? You want to make sure that you come out of Vegas with a financial security, not go home broke, right? Or, hey, can you come get me from Vegas? I don't even have enough money for a taxi cab. Okay, but we definitely want to understand that you are building for this solid foundation with prosperity, right? And just really watch the self-development going. It's almost like towards the end of the month, you're really going to look down and you're going to be very poised, because you feel like you're very poised right now during the mid-month, right? So, but it does feel like all of a sudden you're going to run into kind of like this block towards the almost the beginning of the end of the month, which would be probably around the 20th, 21st or so, where it feels like all of a sudden you're going to have this big slowdown. Something's going to be in delay. And all of a sudden your energy is going to shift. Okay? Not majorly shift, but just it's going to shift. Okay? Something's going to start to kind of weigh you down. And I just feel it's this delay. I'm waiting for something to go through. Okay, it's almost like you're saying, I'm not going to focus on that. I don't want to focus on that. Just let it go the way it needs to go. But, yeah, it's just all of a sudden you're going to have this major slowdown. Oh, yeah, because you have this good news coming right now that's going to allow you to want to move and want to keep you within that Queen of Cups, keep you poised, keep you intuitive, keep you in that stable, emotional comfort zone. Okay? This message could be definitely coming from, it could be coming from a Cancer or a Taurus. Okay? I really feel it's coming from a Taurus. Just want to say that because I just feel like with the energy that's coming out, it's like you're having the good news that keeps you poised, and it's coming from a Taurus. Okay, it's coming from this boss. It's coming from this love. It's coming from whoever this is, whether it's, platonic or a love situation. You'll know whether or not, which area this is. You have discernment, it'll pop up. But however it is, it's like you've been waiting for this situation and hoping for this situation, and now it's moving and you're departing right towards exactly what it is you're looking for. Okay, so even though you've had your ups and downs, that's crazy because you have the Wheel of Fortune. It says even though there was ups and downs to the situation, you can now find the good luck within the situation. Now that's where that good luck is like, woo, I've got good luck, right? You guys might even scratch that lottery ticket. Okay, some scratcher or something, and I put in $1, $2, $3, whichever the ticket is, and you might find you won like $100. Not even kidding, because it literally is that kind of luck. That's the type of luck I'm talking about. That's why I said careful in Vegas, right? Don't blow your luck in Vegas, right? I wasn't kidding. It's literally like I'm finding really good luck. I'm in this situation. Okay, so, and you're watching it come right to you with the Three of Wands. So, and this is just going to keep you very intuitive, but like I said, all of a sudden something is going to slow down. There it is. It's slowing down. And it definitely could be this Taurus with whatever's going on within the situation, whether the Taurus is a job situation or it's an actual person. The Taurus is showing that this is the energy thereof, right? Is definitely slowing down to the Knight of Pentacles. Now you're going straight to from the King to the Knight, saying, well, you have this, and now all of a sudden everything is slow and steady. Okay, and this is what causes delays. Okay, this is where the delay is coming from, because things are not moving in your favor as much. Okay, so now clarify on the Ace of Wands to the I'm not focused on it. I understand that it's slowed down. I understand there's a delay now, and I am just not going to focus on that right now because I'm going to keep my focus where it needs to be. So it's almost like you're misdirecting the energy towards something that you want, almost because like I don't want to focus on that too much. It'll come in when it comes in, because otherwise it could make you very upset about the situation. So definitely, yeah, there's a little bit, yeah, otherwise you'd be very sorrow, we put you in sorrow, put you very in this upset area. So you're trying to not think about it. It's the change that's coming. And it just feels like what happened, right? And you know that if I focus on this, it's going to make me feel very impatient, right? Where I need to stay very patient for the change itself. Wow. Because so you're like letting that go with the Death card saying, this is not where I want. So I'm going to transmute the energy somewhere else. Now I'm going to think, if this is a love situation, I'm going to transmute all my energy towards work. If it's a work situation, I'm going to transmute all my energy towards my family, friend. You see what I'm saying? So you're trying not to allow that to bug you. Right? Yeah, you definitely are. You definitely are. Okay, so there is a chance and a change for some kind of contract, for something that's going on within your life, and you're just waiting. Oh boy, are you waiting with the Hangman. Yeah. But it's something that you know that it cannot be sacrificed at this time. this is why you're not going to try to change something that you cannot. It'd be like if I tried to sacrifice for this, it could hurt a lot of things. So I'm not even going to go there. Okay, so you're just waiting, and you're going to be waiting for this situation, okay, until that situation turns around, okay, which is very good actually for you, because it's pretty much saying, if I don't have control over this situation, I'm not going to give it all this worrisome energy, because, well, unless I sacrifice something, which could just be energy, it's going to end up just hurting me no matter what, right? Because that means now I'm going to worry more about you, about this situation, than my friendships, or, and in the end, it's just going to make you, very upset where you don't need to be upset. You just had a beautiful beginning or mid-month, and, and now it's coming down to where, well, obstacles are going to happen again, because that's just the way the wheel turns, right? Such as life. But you will be getting out of this obstacle, right? And it's just going to be about the timing, right? So, but otherwise, yeah. I don't know. Let's see what the overall message is for the reading. I love it though. It says you're going to have a really good run, just kind of watch it. But, something is changing. It could even be a contract, a love contract, a job contract. It could be just a contract, whatever the contract is. Patience and planning is just all it's going to be about in the end. Okay, for some of you, it is a love situation. So if you felt like the love was moving very, very fast, and then all of a sudden they slowed down, it's like, okay, fine. You go to work, do whatever you're going to do, but I'm going to worry about this, right? So, wow. Okay, and then having the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So, yeah, it's all about pushing you towards the next area of your destiny, pushing you towards where it is you truly want, and just allowing the obstacles and challenges to do what they need to do, right? So that you can, yeah, get to your Ace of Pentacles. Love it. So you can get to that fruits of your, definitely getting to that, where that prosperity begins. Beautiful reading, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.